everyone. Welcome to Dearborn, Michigan, home of Henry Ford. We're right outside of Detroit. Beautiful town, beautiful day for hockey, right? Today it's the Jackets versus the Dearborn Mustangs. I'm Matt Stessner, your MC for the game. Here's today's schedule. Just 2 games today in just a few minutes. Mustangs were here at the Dearborn Ice Skating Center. And then later today, 3:30 p.m. versus CompuWare, our old foes at the USA Hockey Arena. We've been there a few times. We know that place quite well. Let's take a look at our stats. This year's record, we're 7-3-1. Goals for and against are 51 and 32. The My Hockey ratings came out this week, this Wednesday. First time the hockey ratings are out. And I feel like our team got a bad deal here. We're much better than 81.63, but that's what they're putting us at right now. I feel like we're more like an 85, but we'll see. It's a long season, and really this means nothing. So we'll see what happens as the season goes along. But right now they have us at 81.63. And that will change depending on the algorithm, who we play, who they play, strength of schedule, and how many goals we win or lose by. Let's take a look at Dearborn. They've only played 1 game so far this season, and it was a 6-4 win for them. And My Hockey ratings did give them a rating of 85.40. However, it's only 1 game, so I wouldn't put any stock into that. But it would be good if we could beat these guys and then make our rating go up. So that's the Dearborn Mustangs. Pretty cool logo. Of course, it has to be like something auto-related, right? Hometown of Henry Ford, largest Ford factory in the world here in Dearborn. All right, let's take a look at our lines for today. I know I made this line chart, and it's the same as last week. I know that Evan Jane is out today. He's playing football today, so we don't have Evan. I don't know if we're missing anybody else on the team, but I would say the forwards and the center lines might look something like this. Centers Cotton, Hammond, and Murphy. Potentially leader for the center as well. Hurt, Gellert, potential forward pairings, potential. Brink McLean, Smith Burke, and leader Young. Defensive pairings, if Jane is out today and we have everybody else, we'll be running a 5 defensemen. All right, stay tuned after the game, where we'll have the Monsters Among Us play of the game. Monsters Among Us brings you first-hand chilling stories of ghosts, UFOs, Bigfoot, and more, straight from the people who live them. And if that's too spooky, check out Monsters Among Us Jr. for kid-friendly tales of the unexplained. Right, so right after the game, we'll pick a play to be the Monsters Among Us game play of the game. And don't forget our other sponsor, Taco Bell. The only thing hotter than that wrist shot is Diablo sauce. Taco Bell. All right, looks like the Jackets wearing their alternate 3rd jersey. So that means I'm going to have a hard time reading everybody's number from this distance. So we'll see how that goes. All right, thanks for tuning in early, everybody. The game will start here in just a few minutes. as the game's about to start here. Jackets wearing their alternate third jersey. Mustangs out here in their whites. I'm going to have a hard time picking out the kids for sure. Hammond at the face-off circle. Leader to his right. Young to his left. Stessner and Muir on defense. Stessner gets the puck right off the bat. Banks it off the wall in the neutral zone. Gets to the leader in the offensive side. Mustangs are going to take that away. Mustangs have it behind the net. Hammond trying to get it away there. It's kept in there by Muir. Sent on the near side corner of the offensive zone. Mustangs trying to knock it out. Hammond going in after it in the circle. Knocks it away. Gets it to Young. Young up by the board. Stessner with the puck. Takes a shot. Just missing the net from the line. Muir on the other side. Tried to keep it in. They missed the puck completely. Hammond gets a hold of it though. And then Leader comes over to help him out. Dumps the puck in deeper. They're going to change out Leader and Hammond. Puck on the near side. Young is trying to get the puck. Mustangs pick it up. They send it to the far side. Jake Hurt out there along with Muir. Muir with the puck, trying to get it to Hurt on the far side. Hurt trying to send it right in front. Cotton is there. Cotton trying to get a hold of it and a shot there and a score there by Jake Hurt. Jake Hurt is the scorer. Let's take a look at that replay here. In just a second, let's watch these kids. So right off the bat, the Jackets are going to bury the puck in the offensive zone. We didn't even see any action whatsoever in the defensive zone. And that's going to be a score by the Jackets. There's action going on here. I got to put Jake up there. All right, Mustangs are back in the action here. They're finally dumping it in. The first time we see the puck in our zone. Icing is waved off. Peter Cobb's right there, slipped up there behind the net. Mustangs pick it back up. They send it to the point here. Try to take a shot, but a nice defensive play by Jake Hurt to get the puck out past the blue line. Let's take a look at that goal again. Here it is. Jake Hurt's in the far side corner. He's getting it to Hammond. It looks like right in front. Hammond tried to take a shot, and it bounced, and then Jake Hurt comes over and gets it right in. Jackets have the puck now in the neutral zone. Murph with the puck on the right-hand side takes a shot. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try to turn down my microphone a little bit here. Hopefully this helps. All right, puck in the offensive boards. A shot fired there by Luke Smith. Goalie holds onto it for a stoppage of play there. I got 3:12 left to go in the first period. Got a new feature here. I'm able to adjust the mic volume, so hopefully that helped that out. Let me know if I'm still too loud. I noticed the mic is a little bit hot, but this mic does pretty good because it cancels out all the background noise and music and stuff. All right, Mustangs get an attempt here on the left-hand side. They've got the puck, takes a shot, and it's stopped there by Boozy. Andrew Buselink in net takes a shot, stops it. Jumps down on it for a stoppage of play. 12:55 left to go in the first period. Face-off in our zone. At the face-off circle is Hammond. Hammond's going to get it. A backhand out, almost out of the zone. Yep, it's going to be offside, so that was out. right, here we go. Jackets have the puck in the offensive side, but it looks like the Mustangs have taken control of it. They've got it now on the far side. Trying to get it out. Muir's going to keep, Shalik's going to keep it in. That was Shalik before he gets hit there. Young in the near side corner. Sends it to the far side there. Mustangs pick it up. They're trying to break it out. They're at the line. Shalik just loses it, and it goes out in the neutral zone. Stester comes over, picks it up. He's covered. He's going to make some moves, and it accidentally passes it to the other team. And a shot on the weak side is blocked there by Boozy. Cotton comes over, able to get the puck out of the zone. Muir dumps the puck in the offensive side. Mustangs have possession here. Trying to break it out. Peter Cobbs takes it away. From the circle takes a shot, and it's caught there by the Mustangs goaltender. Love a face-off down in the offensive boards here. Cobb's trying to keep it in, but the puck gets away, and the Mustangs have an opportunity to get the puck. They take a shot, and they're going to get it in on a goal there. All right, the Mustangs tie it up 1 apiece with just 1 minute and 27 seconds left in the first period. All right, face-off down at center ice. It's going to be Brady Hammond, Burke, Smith, Shalik, and Malicki. Buselink in net. Burke dumps the puck in on the offensive boards, goes on the far side. All right, I'm having mic problems, so I'm going to unplug. for a second. Microphone back here. Face off in the offensive boards. That's Brady Hammond. Jake Hurt positioned right in front of the net. And Geller on the left-hand side. Geller trying to get to the puck there. Loose puck picked up by Hammond. Knocks it away. Gets it to Geller. Geller with the puck. Just the left of the net. Hurt on the right side. Hammond with the puck. Takes a shot deflected off of a shin of a Mustang there. Geller doing a nice job getting it to Hurt. Hurt trying to pass right in front. And a shot from Geller just gets blocked and trickles towards the net for a stoppage of play there. All right, here we go. Face off in the offensive zone. That's Jack Cotton. Tries to get it to Peter there. Mustang's going to knock it out of the zone. Mustangs have the puck, and they're moving on the offensive side. Shot fired, missing the net. I'm not sure if it deflected off of Andrews' blocker. Loose puck, top of the circle. Mustangs pick it up. They skate around the zone here. Try to get it in, but Cotton knocked it away. Ozzie Malicki gets it to Smith. Mustangs pick that back up. Nice hit there by Cotton. Knocks him off the puck. Burke's going to pick up the puck. Burke with the puck through the neutral zone, forced to dump the puck in as he was covered well. Mustangs now in the near side corner with possession. Burke comes over trying to knock it away. Smith is there to help him. Smith tries to center the puck to Cotton, but it just got away from right in front of Cotton. And now the puck back in our zone. Stessner trying to kick the puck out of the zone. He does get it out in the neutral zone. Cotton here trying to knock the puck into the offensive zone. Mustangs trying to pick up the puck. Brink picks up the loose puck, heads on the offensive boards, passes to Luke, back to Brink with a shot and a save there by the goaltender for the Mustangs. 7:18 remaining to go in the first period. Jackets are tied up with Dearborn 1-1. All right, face off in the offensive boards. It's Murphy. Murphy to Brink. Back to Murphy with a shot, and it's caught up in the pads of the goaltender for a stoppage of play there. Yeah, I know. It got caught in his pads. I don't know why he's... you know, it gets caught there sometimes. You got to hold it up. Our fans want a replay of that. I didn't get it. All right, back to Stessner at the line. He just missed it. It goes by him. And the Mustangs here on the left-hand side have an opportunity to do something. They've got it in our zone. Stessner trying to get it away. And this guy couldn't do anything, so he gets knocked out of the zone. Mustangs here on the near side, picked up by Stessner. He's trying to pass it. Mustangs end up with it on the far side there. Shalik on the coverage. Shot towards the net, just missing the net. Backhand towards the net, and that's going to go in. And I think Mason just had a hard time covering that one. He did his best, though. So we'll have another goal here by the Mustangs. Let's take a look at that one again. There's the puck on the far side there. Goes on the weak side there, and he backhands it right away, and Andrews couldn't shift over fast enough to stop that one. Puck back in the offensive zone. Young with the puck, sort of gets hooked there and knocked down, but no call. Mustang's going to send it out, and it's going to be icing against Dearborn. 6:28 left to go in the first period. Okay. For a second there, the scoreboard they had, it was 1-1, but they just changed it as I was questioning it, so it is 2-1 Mustangs. Hammond at the face-off circle. Position right in front of the net is Leader. On the far side is Young. Leader back to Cobbs now. Cobbs sends it in. It got blocked there by Michigan, by Dearborn. Cobbs gets it to Leader. Leader dumps it in the zone. Puck on the far side. Hammond. Young. Muir's going to keep it in. Muir pops it towards the net. Goes on the near side boards. Leader's going in after it. He's trying to chase it down behind the net now. Hammond going in after it. Puck on the far side boards. Got redirected there and out of the zone. Cobbs is going to put a stop to that. dump it in the offensive zone. Mustangs passing on the near side, Leader on the coverage. He missed that pass, so the puck is right behind the net there. Mustangs pick it up, Leader on the forecheck to try to go get it. Hammond comes over on the near side to help out. Mustangs still have it in the near side corner. Leader behind the net, trying to knock it away. Mustangs have it. Young getting in the way there. Hammond getting in the way. And then Leader tries to pick it up. Loose puck picked up by Leader. Tried to backhand it towards Young. And then right in front of the net, Michigan's going to drop it down, catch it out of the air, drop it down. They're trying to get it out of the zone still, and they finally will. Young doing a nice job keeping the puck away from them. Mustangs here in the neutral zone with the possession. They're going to dump it into our zone, no icing. Muir with the puck back behind our net, sends it near side to Hurt. Jake Hurt out there now. He's got the puck, trying to hit Gellert on the far side. Puck taken away right by Cotton. He's got it on the offensive side, the top of the circle. He's trying to make his way right in front of the net. Passes it out on the weak side, and that was a great play by Cotton. He's going to get an awesome pass, and that pass went right to Jake Hurt, and Jake Hurt's going to get his second goal, but all from Jack Cotton. That was a Jack Cotton play right there, as he stole the puck away there in the neutral zone and was able to just take the puck and get it to the net and stay in front of the net, and he was able to pass it to Jake Hurt on the weak side, and that's exactly how they did it, and that's exactly what happened here. So Jake Hurt with a goal, and Jack Cotton, my man, he gets it in. Oh, and I have to apologize to Jack Cotton, too, because I rewatched some of the game last week against Parma, and I said someone else scored a goal, and it was really Jack Cotton. In my defense, I have old eyes. I couldn't see it that way across the arena, but Jack had scored a goal last week, and I didn't even call it because my eyes are old. All right, Jacket's burying that puck into the offensive zone. Mustangs trying to get hold of it. It was picked up there by Geller, and he tries to pass to Burke. And then Geller with a shot. It gets knocked away. Muir is going to dump it in. I'm sorry, that's Ozzy. Hurt sends it to the far side. Mustangs pick it up. Ozzy again at the line, trying to keep it in. Trying to get it to Burke there. Geller comes over, getting it to Hurt, off the side of the net. Hurt with a hit there in the corner. Mustangs pick it up, and they're going to break it out. Goes to the neutral zone, and it's a free-for-all for the puck. Andrew comes out of the net, swipes it back behind the net, and almost a one-time shot there. Andrew's got to get back there. Ozzy, nice pass to Murph. Murph on the offensive attack, right side of the circle, takes the shot, rebound up in the air, bounces, and Luke Smith almost had a shot there at the rebound. Stessner is going to get it in the neutral zone. Murph, Smith, and Burke out there. Mustangs pick up the loose puck there as a ping-ponged around. They've got it on the left side here. Nice job, Murph, knocking the puck away there. Back behind the net is Murph. There's a stick on the ice. It's Mustangs. Burke picks up the pass. Mid-ice, passes it right to Smith. Smith takes a shot off the glove of the goaltender, and another shot by Burke. Looked like it was redirected or deflected. And then Murph has the puck, and he takes a hit there. He wasn't looking either on that one. I hope he's all right. He's up and skating, so I guess that's all right. Puck on the far side, Muir, he's going to pick it up, top of the circle. Mustangs backhanding it. Burke picks it up, loose puck now. Burke picks up the loose puck and dumps the puck into the zone. Burke now with the puck back behind the zone. Stessner there on the near side, sends it back behind the net. Smith right in front, tries to wrap it around, tries to take a shot. Couldn't quite get it in. Now Muir is chasing the puck down with the Mustangs. He's going to get it away to Hammond. Hammond trying to get it to Stessner here on the near side. Jackets with the puck in their own zone. Stessner with the puck. Pass into Brink. Brink trying to pass it to Smith. Smith in the neutral zone just happened upon that puck, and he's got it. He takes the shot, and it's blocked there by a defenseman. Hammond almost had a good shot there, but it got knocked away as traffic there in the far right in front of the net. At the line, Malicki takes the shot. It's blocked. Smith with a shot, and it's stopped there by the goaltender for Dearborn. 2:02 remain in the first period. Jackets tied 2-2 with Dearborn. Jackets playing a great game right now. I got to tell you, they've really buried the puck in the offensive zone. There's a couple mishaps that happened that caused the two goals that the Mustangs had, but I think the Jackets are playing really well, burying the puck in the offensive boards. Mustangs trying to get it out, and they will. Cobbs knocks it away, gets it to Hammond. Hammond dumps it towards the net off the goaltender's stick. A defenseman picks it up and sends it near side. Mustangs with possession. They're skating back behind the net. Almost knocked away there by McLean. Mustangs passing the puck out of the zone. They're on the offensive attack. Cobb's on defense with Malicki. Mustangs having trouble getting anything happening there. Cobb's doing a good job in the near side corner, trying to keep the puck away. They turn, puck up in the air, caught by Hammond, and he's got it on the far side corner. Hammond sends it near side. It bounces, and the Mustangs are going to pick it back up. Oh, no, it bounces out of the zone, and so they have to reset. Mustangs with the puck passing into the neutral zone. Nice hit there by McLean. Mustangs trying to pass it before they're hit, and they're forced to dump the puck in. No icing. Puck back behind the net. Stessner's going to pick it up. He's coming near side. He's got Brink there with him. And Cotton comes over to help him out. Gets the puck out in the neutral zone. Brink comes off, and Shalik is coming on. And Leader. Stessner at the line, takes a shot. It's stopped by the goaltender. Almost a rebound there, picked up by the Jackets. Jackets got to reset now. Shalik on the far side is going to dump the puck back in. And the puck is, again, buried in the offensive boards. This is exactly what we need to do, and it's only a matter of time before we score more goals. Leader from the circle takes a shot off the mask of the goaltender right there. Blocked by the goaltender. They're going to get it out of the zone. Stessner tried to get a hand on it, but couldn't quite get the catch. He does play baseball, folks. But it goes all the way down. It's going to be icing against the Mustangs. So we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone. We got 17 and a half seconds left to go in the first period, and we are tied up at 2 apiece. Cotton at the face-off circle. Stessner and Muir on the defensive side. I'm sorry, Shalik. Shalik with the puck on the defensive side. Shalik dumps it in. Back behind the net is Young. Young on the far side corner. Cotton comes over to help him out. Loose puck trickled free there and knocked away. Mustang's going to pick up the puck, skate through the neutral zone, but that's going to be the end of time. That's the end of the first period. Jackets and the Mustangs are tied at 2 apiece. And this is the end of the first period, not pregame. Let's see if we get a first game. Yes! First period summary. Jake Hurt with the first goal of the game. 13:49 left in the first period, and then 2 goals there in succession by the Mustangs. And then we tie it up there with almost 5 minutes left to go in the first period. Another goal by Jake Hurt. That's 2 for the day, and Jack Cotton on a beautiful assist there to get that goal. Let's take a look at that goal by the Jackets. Here it is, Cotton on the left side of the net. He's trying to get it right in front. Does a nice pass to Jake Hurt right on the weak side and was able to get it in. And what you didn't see in that replay was Cotton taking the puck away from that guy before that in the neutral zone. Let me get set up here for the next period. 15-minute periods. And let's take a look at the Jackets' first goal, Jake Hurt. Here's this first goal by the Jackets. Loose puck in front. Cotton. Again, Cotton and Hurt. That line doing some good stuff here. All right, we're set up and ready to go for the second period. We are going right to left now. Andrew Buselink is in net. Young out there with Cotton and Leader and Muir and Cobbs. Cobbs doing a nice job covering the weak side there. I like his stance. Leader with the puck gets it to Cobbs. Cobbs sends it out of the zone. Puck dumped in the left-hand side, and our four-check machine, Caden Young, going in after it, but Cotton took it away before he could get there. Young loses his stick. He's going to pick it up. Leader trying to get the puck here back behind the net. Cotton's going to get it. He's trying to pass it to Muir on the near side. Muir banks it off the wall, pumps it in. Young back behind the net on the far side corner now. Turns, puts it in behind the net. Leader trying to forecheck it away. Trips that guy down, but no call yet. No call there. At the line, Muir banks it off the wall. Again, the Jackets are burying the puck in the offensive boards, and that's exactly what we need to do. Puck's going to go out, though, Mustangs trying to get it. Nice kick there by Cobbs. Gets it to Cotton. Cotton dumps the puck in. Mustangs with the puck on the near side at the line. Muir trying to keep it in. Mustangs going to get it out. But who's there? It's Malicki. Malicki trying to send it in, and the Mustangs are going to dump it right back out. Mustangs have it on the far side. They're going to take a shot, and it's caught there by Andrew. 13:43 left to go in the second period. We're tied up. Or I'm sorry, yeah, we're tied up. I don't know why it says we have 3. Let me erase that. We do not have 3. It's 2-2. All right, here we go. Face-off in our zone. That was Murph at the face-off circle. Mustangs have it on the far side. Puck still on the far side corner. Keep it away from the middle. Picked up by Jake Hurt. He's going to pass it out of the zone. That's Gellert on the attack there. Gellert on the right-hand side. Trying to hit the net there, just missing. Murph on the near side trying to lay a hit. Malicki gets it, sends it in the far side corner. Hurt with it. Trying to pass it to Murph right in front, but it was swept away there. Hurt picks it back up on the far side. Trying to pass it. It just got away from him. And Malicki with a shot and a redirect by Gellert. Just missing the net at the line. And Shelik's going to keep it in. Hurt with the puck in the center lane. Just too crowded for him. It gets knocked away there by the Mustangs. But good attempt there by the Jackets as the Mustangs pick it up. Malicki on defense. Takes a shot. And it misses the net. Hits the glass. And goes on the near side. Bad pass there by the Mustangs. Gets the puck out of the zone. Gellert trying to pick it up and trying to make something happen. And he's twisted around there on the ice in the neutral zone. Mustangs with the puck in their own zone. Gellert on the coverage there. Puck in the neutral zone. Muir trying to hold his line there at the center. A little bit of back and forth there. Muir picks up the puck. He's trying to get it to Smith, and that's definitely going to be offsides against the Jackets. It's 2-2 in the second period. 12:26 remaining in the second period. 2-2. Somebody lost the net guard there. All right, little Kendrick playing to start us off for this face-off. Right at the line. Hammond at the face-off circle. Smith out there. Puck goes back to Stessner. Stessner bats it forward into the offensive zone. Mustang's going to pick it up. Mustangs turning, covered there by Burke. Burke almost had it, knocking it away. Smith gets the loose puck in the neutral zone, advancing in the offensive side, takes a shot, and it's stopped there by the netminder for the Mustangs. All right, face off in the offensive zone here. Hammond was at the face-off circle. Mustangs have it. Burke trying to knock it away there. Mustangs did a good job of breaking it out of the zone. Mustangs now on the offensive attack. Take a shot. Just misses the net. It might have grazed Andrew's stick or Andrew's glove there. Puck in the neutral zone now. Hammond trying to knock it in. Smith comes over to try to punch it away. He's got the puck right in front of his net. Loose puck. Bobs back and forth. Muir comes over to try to do something too. He's going to pass it to Hammond in the near side corner. Puck goes on the far side. Mustangs are going to pick it up. Burke knocking it away, but the Mustangs going to pick it up. There's going to be a penalty here, and it's going to be against the Mustangs. Tripping. Burke drawing the penalty. I'm pretty sure it was a tripping call. So we're going to call it tripping. And we should be going in for a minute and a half. Jacket's going to be on the power play, which means they have the man advantage. Still waiting for the penalty to go up on the screen. All right, it's a minute and a half. Here we go, face-off in the offensive zone. Back to Jake Hurt. Jake trying to pass it to Gellert on the far side, but it got tipped there. Gellert back to Hurt. Hurt, nice job passing up and down the ice. Murph with the puck now, trying to pass it back to Cotton. Back to Murph. Puck in the far side corner. Jackets on the man advantage. Cotton trying to get the puck. Murph picks it up. Makes his way towards the offensive zone, and it's shot and blocked there by the goaltender. Puck on the near side. Jake Hurt trying to go after it. Mustang's going to pick it up. Gellert on the defensive coverage, but the Mustangs couldn't handle it, so they dumped the puck in. Hammond with the puck, passing it to the near side to Jake Hurt. Gellert picking up the puck. Nice job avoiding the hit there. He puts his arm up to just elbow him in the face. That's going to be offsides against the Jackets. All right, we got 37 seconds left to go in the power play. And then their guy comes out of the box and they become even strength. We're 5-on-4. That would be a power play where your team has 5 and the opposing team has 4. That's how penalties work in hockey. You didn't know that? I don't know. All right, leader at the faceoff circle, McLean here, and Brink is going to pick up the puck off the faceoff. He almost had it. Ozzy Malicki is going to try to help him out, and Brink's going to dump the puck in. McLean on the near side corner. McLean looking for a pass, trying to hit leader, but it was intercepted there by the Mustangs. Mustangs going to send it all the way down. It's going to be icing, and there's 18 seconds remaining in the power play. Jackets with a face-off here in the offensive boards. Hopefully we have one more chance or couple more chances to try to get it in the net on this power play. We're tied up 2-2. 10-19 left to go in the second period. Leader at the face-off circle with Brink back to Cobbs, and the Mustangs are going to get it out. Malicki with a nice move, getting it to Brink. He's on the far side. He's going to dump the puck in. We got 10 seconds left in the power play. Puck on the near side corner. Mustangs trying to get it. Brink trying to check it away there. Mustangs trying to get it out. Cobbs in the air catches it, gets it to Brink, to McLean, right in front of the net, and it's swept away there by the Mustangs. They're at even strength now as their guy came out of the box. We have 5-on-5 hockey now. Mustangs successful in killing off that penalty. 9:49 left to go in the second period. We're tied at 2 apiece against the Mustangs. All right, face off in the offensive zone. We got Murph out there, Young to the left, Hammond to the right. Malicki gets the puck off the face-off, takes a shot and hits the goaltender or the defenseman in the chest. And Murph tried to take a shot there, just blocked there by the goaltender. Leader trying to go after it. Mustangs have the puck on the far side. This is their Mustangs fast line, you can tell. Puck at the side, kept in by Cobbs. Cobbs to Young with a shot. Puck on the near side corner now. Almost held in by Malicki. Mustangs with the puck on the offensive zone. Cobbs on defense there. Able to stave off that guy, knock the puck away. Malicki getting it to Leader on the near side. And then to Murph, and it's knocked away. Young almost had a piece of it there. Loose puck in the neutral zone, picked up by Leader. And he's trying to get his way in the offensive side. Leader covered to Young with a nice play, but they was stopped there by the goaltender. Murph trying to knock the puck away on the near side. He gets hit from behind there. Young trying his best to knock the puck away. Puck sent right in front of the net, and Leader was well positioned there, but couldn't get a shot off. Leader's going to keep it in. Young trying to make his way up front. Murph got a backhand on it, couldn't get a shot off there. Mustangs trying to get it to Murph, and just a big whiff there by Murph to try to hit it towards the net. Mustangs pick it up on the right-hand side, covered there by Shalik, knocked away by Shalik. Burke comes off the bench. He's out there along with Stessner. Puck hits the side of the net there, and it's sent all the way down the ice. Icing is waved off. On the forecheck there is Smith along with Burke. Smith gets a hold of the puck there behind the net. Burke positioned right in front of the net. Smith, backhand right in front. Hammond turns around, takes a shot, just misses the net. Smith again, trying to get it to Burke right in front. Burke takes a shot, and it's blocked there by the goaltender. That was so damn close. Stessner from the line takes a shot, goes behind the net. Burke trying to get the puck here behind the net. Burke changing sides there. Burke to Hammond. Hammond with a backhand hits the net, or hits the goaltender. Again, the Jackets are doing everything they can to get this puck on the net, and they're doing a good job with all their shots. I mean, I got 27 shots. That's a lot. And halfway through the game here. Mustangs trying to center it, but you got a hurt player. One of the Mustangs kids hurt there on the far side corner. So we'll take a minute. I'm not sure what happened to him. if a penalty will be assessed. .7:28 left to go in the second. We're still tied up against the Mustangs. We'll see what happens. No penalty assessed. Face off in our zone. Cobbs. Hurt. I don't know, they're talking it over. Let's take a look at a play that I grabbed. This wasn't a goal here, but it was had to been a reason why I grabbed it there on the far side. One of our guys getting it to Young there, and Young with a quick one-timing shot. So it was a good play there that was stopped by the goaltender for the Mustangs. The officials talking over the play with our coaches. Nobody's in the box, so I don't know exactly what they're going to call here. One of the refs talking to the coaches of the other team, and one of the refs talking to the official scorekeeper. Oh no, we got two guys in the box now. It's hard to tell, but yeah, we do have two guys in the box. So there is going to be a penalty. It's a 2 and 10, which means someone got 10 minutes, and then someone got 10 minutes, and then someone's going to take the minute and a half penalty. I don't know who it is. I don't know why it says penalty Dearborn. It's penalty against the Jackets. Yeah, it's a 2 and 10. It looks like I can't. In the box, it looks like Burke is in the box, and Malicki is in the box. So Burke and Malicki are in the box. I don't know who committed the penalty, who's in there serving the 10, and who's serving the 2, but it's going to be one of them is going to come out in about a minute and a half. So here we go, face-off in the defensive zone. Gellert was at the face-off circle. We get the puck out of the zone. Mustangs have it in the neutral zone. Hurt is out there along with Gellert. Looks like Cobbs and Muir. Muir knocks the puck away there in the neutral zone. Hurt taking the puck away here in the offensive board. Short-handed, he's got it. Right in front, takes a shot and just goes up and over the net there. That was a close one. Jackets short-handed on the attack. Mustangs now on the attack here on the near side. They've got kind of a clear path there. They tried to pass it on the weak side, and that was taken away by the Jackets. Cotton now with the puck. Banks it off the wall, getting it on the offensive boards. 49 seconds left in the penalty. Loose puck right in front of the goal here. They're going to pass it on the near side. Malicki is out there, so it wasn't Malicki. I don't know who's in there. I can't read their numbers with the red. But Malicki's out there now, so he's not in the box. My guess is McLean. Could it be my son? I can't tell. All I know is Hurts got the puck back behind the net. It's our net. Cotton on the defensive side, knocking it away. Hurt. Puck on the far side corner. Yeah, that's my son. Okay, Mason's in the box. My bad. I can't see with those red jerseys. What do you want? All right, puck in the offensive boards. Malicki getting it towards the center lane there, but it was knocked away by the Mustangs. And the penalty is cleared off. And out comes Burke. So Stessner's going to sit in the box for 10 minutes. Let's take a look. Maybe I can zoom in with this and see who it is. Yeah, it's Mason. Mason's in the box. That's his first penalty this year, by the way. I only pay attention to that because he's my son. All right, even strength face-off in the offensive boards. McLean trying to take a shot towards the net. Mustangs pick it back up at the line. Mustangs going to get it out. Not stopped there by Peter Cobbs. Puck on the near side. And there's going to be another penalty against the Jackets. That guy was bashed into the boards. He's getting up, though. And it's going to be against Murph. Murph with the call. I think it's roughing maybe. Jacket's going to be on a 1.5-minute penalty kill again. This time Mason Murphy in the box. Keeping the Masons in the box. Stessner and Murphy, the Masons. I got another replay of something here. Let's take a look at what it is. Oh, this is on the offensive boards, and we were shorthanded. I think Jake Hurd, that was pretty good. Goalie, or the officials talking it over with Cotton. I don't know if they're doing another 2 and 10 here, but yep. Nope, yep. All right, so Murph is going to get a 2 and 10. He's going to sit in the box for 10 minutes, and Zach Brink is going to come over, and he goes in the box for the 1.5 minutes. So now we have Mason Murphy and Mason Stessner in the box for 10 minutes, hanging out with Peterson there. And then we have Brink serving the 1.5 minute penalty for Mason Murphy. So Jackets with 4 players out there, and the Mustangs with 5 players on the penalty kill. Puck is dropped. Mustangs with the puck, pass it back to D-man. Leader on the defense, taking the puck away, and they're going to dump the puck into the boards. Nice job by Cobbs getting the puck away. Shot fired there and stopped by Andrew. Oops. So minute 12 left to go in the penalty kill. Face off on our zone. It's Leader, goes back to the defenseman. Defenseman to D, pass, shot fired, blocked by Andrews, swept away there by the Jackets. They're going to get it out of the zone. On the forecheck is Caden Young. Caden Young chipping it down, knocks him down. They're going to call that a freaking penalty. They're going to call that a penalty against Young. These guys are fragile. Watch out. All right, we're going to have another penalty here by Young, so it's going to be a 5-on-3. And I don't know what... Yeah, we'll see. Steve's over here getting angry, so watch out. We don't have any more room in there. Okay, well, I'm going to hold on because Young is not... He's back on the bench. I'm not putting anything up on the screen until... Yes, Caden is going in the box. Probably tripping. Did I get a replay? I did not get that replay. I'm sorry. I really need to get the defensive or the penalty replays. I can't see if it's a 2 and 10, but they put a penalty up for the Mustangs though on the board. So I'm quite confused because they don't have anybody in the box. Although he's standing outside of the box. So maybe they do have someone in the box for them. So is it a 4-on-3 then? I wish I could be a fly on the wall and on the board, fly on the boards and tell you what's going on, but I don't know. We're going to find out together. I don't know. They don't have anyone in the box, but they have a penalty up for them. So it's a 5-on-3 Jackets on the penalty kill here for 57 seconds, and then we get one guy out of the box. And then it's a minute 30. Just 33 seconds after that, then we'll get another guy out of the box to be full strength. And the Masons will sit for 10 minutes. All right, who do we got out here? Malicki is out there, along with Jake Hurt. And Shalik. So Shalik, Malicki, Hurt, and Buselink is in net. 5-on-3. Here we go. Hurt's going to take the face off here in our zone. Puck is dropped. Back to a defenseman. Defenseman takes a shot. It's deflected. Goes near side corner. Malicki. Mustangs passing to their D-man. Back to the opposite side D-man. Good shift by Andrew. Couldn't get a shot off. And Shalik's going to dump it all the way down for an icing call. That kills some time off the clock. So we got 35 seconds left to go in the first penalty, and then a minute eight left to go in the second penalty. So now we got Cobbs, Muir, and Hurt. Face-off in our zone on the near side. Hurt at the face-off circle. Puck is dropped. Mustangs pick it up top of the circle, passing far side to the defenseman. Defenseman moving forward in center lane, takes a shot, it's deflected, up and out of play. All right, 25 seconds left to go in the first penalty, 59 seconds left to go in the second penalty. Tied up, 2 apiece. Face-off puck, Mustangs pick it up. There on the far side. Pass it to the circle on the right-hand side. Take a shot. Blocked there by Boozy. Nice block by Boozy. Puck on the near side, knocked away there by Cobbs, and then sent back behind the net. Muir trying to get it. Mustangs on the far side, passing back to a D-man on the left-hand side. Mustangs take a shot. Blocked again by Andrew, and again by Andrew. Muir comes over, picks it up, gets it near side. Muir. We get a guy out of the box. Hammond comes out. We're at 5-on-4 now for 26 seconds. Hammond out there along with Hurt, Cobbs, Muir, and Buselink, who's doing a fine job there in net. Puck on the near side boards. Bounces off the wall. Back to a defenseman. Shot fired. Blocked there by Cobbs. Cobbs trying to get it out of the zone and swept out of the zone by Hurt. And the Jackets, Hurt comes in to try to get a line change there. Mustangs take advantage of it. They've got the puck on the offensive side. Knocked away by Cobbs and Hammond. Trying to get it out of the zone, and the Mustangs pick it back up. We're at even strength now. We have Luke Smith out there. Puck got knocked away. That's Burke with the puck. Pass, nice pass to Smith. Smith, who's hooked, and that's going to be a call there. Smith with a shot there, and it's blocked by the goaltender. So that was a hook there. And the Mustangs are going to get a penalty. So the Jackets now, with their 5 guys back on the ice, are going to get a chance to go on the power play. 5-on-4. Let's see if I got that one. I'm not sure. There's the hook. And I picked it up just a little bit too late. I got to do it right away. But good job, Luke Smith, drawing the penalty. He's such a big kid that he just kind of like, they can't really do anything about him attacking in the zone, and that's exactly what happens. Okay, 5-on-4 now. Jackets on the power play. Puck in the far side corner. Puck behind the net, and that's Hammond trying to go after it. And then Burke at the line is Malicki. Malicki keeps it in, moves top of the circle, trying to slide it into Hammond. Loose puck right in front of the net, and knocked away there by the Mustangs. They're going to ice it all the way down. 1:10 left to go in the penalty kill. I'm sorry, in the power play. And 2:48 left to go in the second period. We're still tied up 2 apiece here with the Mustangs. Face off in the offensive zone. Gellert out there. He picks up the puck with Cotton, Shalik, and Malicki, and Hurt. Hurt gets the puck on the far side corner. Passing to Gellert with a shot deflected up and over. Nice thought there, boys. Hurt with the puck takes another shot off the blocker. Hurt with the puck back behind the net, trying to center it. Gets it to Malicki. Malicki with a shot and caught there by the goaltender. I mean, you look at the number of shots, and I'm trying to pay attention to it, but I mean, it looks like we have 33 shots, and they only have 11. We should be like dominating this game on the scoreboard, but we got to keep pushing and keep trying. Cotton at the face-off circle. Gets it to Hurt, back to Shalik. Shalik at the line, almost loses it, gets it Hurt on the far side. Hurt with the puck, centers it to Cotton. Cotton with a backhand, trying to get it to Gellert, who's positioned in front of the net. Puck right behind the net here. Hurt and Gellert going after it. Cotton's going to pick it up, trying to pass it to one of our defensemen, but it's going to get out of the zone. Malicki gets it, passes across the ice to Gellert. Gellert in the neutral zone, dumps the puck in. Oh, almost picked up by Shalik there. Slap shot goes across the ice from Malicki, and that's going to be icing. Yeah, I don't know why that bar is at the bottom of the screen. It's because I put up a penalty by them, and when I put up a penalty and it shows up on the screen and I show the replay right away, it keeps the thing up. So let's see if I can get rid of it. Oh, there it goes. Oh, never mind. It'll go away next time we have a goal or a penalty, I think. All right, Hammond at the face-off circle on our side of the ice. Gets the face-off puck to Brink. Brink in the neutral zone. Pass back to Hammond. Hammond dumps the puck in the offensive boards. All right, they get their guy out of the box. It is even strength now, 5-on-5. Mustangs trying to get the puck. And it's taken away by Hammond there in the neutral zone. He tried to make a play on the net, and the Mustangs just going to ice it all the way down to our end. No icing, it's waved off. Muir with the puck on the far side corner. Making his way around, doing a nice job. Muir still advancing through the neutral zone with the puck. He's trying to bury it in there. McLean out there to help him out. Puck on the near side. Mustangs have it. Hammond trying to get it. Cobb said that might be intentional offside. We'll see. That was Cobbs at the line there. All right, Cotton now at the face-off circle. Young out there with Leader, Malicki, and Shalik. Face-off puck goes back to Malicki. Malicki in the neutral zone, dumps the puck in the offensive boards. Young and Cotton going after it on the forecheck. Puck on the near side. Malicki picks it up, sends it towards the net. Just missing Malicki. Move it to the right a little more. Shalik on the far side trying to make a play there. Knocked off a skate. Cotton gets it, sends it back behind the net. Young with the puck, trying to backhand pass it to Cotton. Cotton wasn't there yet. Malicki sends it towards the net. Again, the Jackets doing a nice job just burying that puck in the offensive boards. Shalik on the far side of the neutral zone. Making sure the puck stays away there. Young's going to have to pick it up in our zone. We got Malicki who's wide open here on the near side. Mustangs send it back into our zone. Icing waved off. Malicki is there first. They pick it up and wrap it around, but no goal is called there. It looked like it crossed the line, but I think Andrew got lucky and got over just in time. We're tied at 2 apiece. We got 8 seconds left in the second period. Jackets doing a nice job. 33 shots on goal. Is that right? Did I do that right? Did I accidentally hit the button wrong? I got no idea. But they have looked dominant in the offensive boards, that's for sure. All right, here we go. Face-off in our zone. It looks like it's going to be Hammond at the face-off circle. We got Muir out there. We got Burke, Cobbs, and Smith. Puck is dropped. Dearborn tries to get on the defensive side. Burke tried to knock it away from him at the line. Puck on the far side. Cobbs trying to get to it. Smith. And that's the end of the second period. Jackets tied 2 apiece with the Dearborn Mustangs. What a great game this is so far. just end of second period. Let's see if I get the second period summary. And it looks like this is all of the plays. I mean, we had a bunch of penalties there in the second period. A penalty against Dearborn for tripping, and then a penalty against us. That would have been Mason Stessner, 2 and 10 there at 7:28, and then the penalty Mason Murphy, the 2 and 10 at 5:34 remaining, and then 4:58 left to go. We had another tripping call against Caden Young, and then Dearborn with the final penalty of that period, successfully able to deflect that power play. Let's see what we got here as far as replays go. All right, we're set up and ready to go here at the face-off circle. That stupid bar is still on there, but it'll come off next penalty or goal, hopefully our goal. Now we are going left to right now. Smith out there, Hammond, Burke, Muir, Hammond, trying to get it to Smith. Cobb's out there, and Buselink in net. Puck on the near side here, the Mustangs. Burke, nice job stopping that guy from making any kind of plays there in the offensive zone. And they're going to dump the puck in. Muir on the far side corner, picking up the puck, going to pass it off the wall, get it to Smith. Smith in the neutral zone trying to make a play. Puck got knocked away there. Mustangs going to dump it in here in the neutral zone. Cobbs picks up the puck, passing to Muir. Muir banks it off the wall, trying to get it to Smith. Smith tips it into the offensive zone, and Burke is going to go after it on the right-hand side. Burke trying to make a play here, gets knocked back behind the net. Burke back behind the net, trying to center it. He gets it to Malicki. Malicki takes a shot, goes back behind the net, flips right up front, and that's going to be a goal by the Jackets, and it looks like it's going to be Smith. We'll take a look at the replay here. Smith with the goal. Good job, Jackets, on that push to get that puck in. Smith with the goal. Let's take a look at that. See if I got that. All right, there's a shot off the net, loose puck. Smith picks it up and just hits the open net, and that's going to be in. Goal there by the Jackets puts us up 3-2 against the Mustangs. Nice job. I don't know why that bar is still up there. Can't get rid of it. All right, here we go. Puck in the face-off circle. It gets knocked into the offensive boards. Jackets again on the offensive attack. Hurt with the puck in the circle. Takes a shot off the goaltender's glove. And puck got back out in the neutral zone. Shalik trying to knock this guy off the puck. He's got a breakaway chance there and just misses the open net on the side. And he had an opportunity. Shalik's going to pick up the puck there. And he's going to try to get it to Gellert. And then loose puck in the neutral zone picked up by Cotton. And there's a whistle blown. Why? High stick is what it's called. Let's take a look at that last play here. See if we can see what happened there. Shalik trying to knock that guy down there as he is attacking the goal. Gets a breakaway there. Tries to move left and tries to swipe it into the open net and just misses it. Lucky for us that he missed it. Jackets face off in our zone. Cotton at the face-off circle. Face-off gets put on the far side. That's Muir. Looks like our 2 and 10 guys are out of the box too, by the way. Stessner out there along with Hurt on the near side trying to make a play here. He gets it to, almost got it to Cotton, and the Mustangs pick up the puck. Skating through the neutral zone, Mason. Stessner on defense there, shot fired. Muir did a good job backing up Stessner. Cotton with the puck on the far side now. Cotton advancing, banks it off the wall, gets it in the offensive zone. Gellert is there with him as well. Cotton in the far side corner trying to make a play. Cotton. Mustangs pick it up. They've got it back behind the net. Passing near side. Stessner going in after it almost. McLean went in after it. Puck on the far side. Mustangs trying to get it. Gellert knocking it away. It's knocked away, but still in the neutral zone. McLean with the puck. He advances in the offensive boards. Nice job, McLean, right in front. Turning. Takes the shot. It's blocked by a defenseman. Brink almost picked up the loose puck there. Stessner sends it towards the net there. Good play there by McLean. McLean with the puck to Stessner, and it just gets away. It just gets knocked away there. Muir on the defense there, covering it while the Mustangs are trying to make a play here. Pass, quick pass there, Murph to Brink, back to Murph. Murph on the offensive side. He looks, bounces off the wall there. Puck gets out into the neutral zone. Brink to Malicki, to Cobbs. Dumps the puck in. Mustangs pick it up. Mustangs pass D to D there, and then pass on the near side. Cobbs with the puck in the defensive zone. Puck on the near side. Mustangs send it to the far side. Malicki going after puck off the side of the net. Swept away there by Cobbs, and the Mustangs pick it up there in the neutral zone. 11:26 remaining in the game. We have a lead 3-2. Mustangs get the puck, a little collision there. No call right in front. Loose puck sent towards the net, but just missing the net on the right-hand side. Malicki on the back check there, trying to knock it away. Mustangs trying to get at it. Malicki's going to get the puck out into the neutral zone. Leader there with some speed, trying to knock the puck away. Hammond, he picks up the puck. He goes offensive attack from the top of the circle. I don't know, he got held up there. Puts the puck on the far side. That's Young. Young gets knocked down. That should be a penalty, just kind of falling on the guy, but no penalty called. Puck on the near side. Back to Stessner at point. Stessner takes a shot. Thank you, Mason, for not hitting that defenseman right in front of you. Hammond with the puck to Young, back behind the net. Centering it, but nobody was there. Leader was trying to get in position, and the Mustangs going to pick it up. Mustangs on the attack here on the right-hand side. Centering it, and knocked away by Young. Young with the puck. He's got it on the far side. He makes a run. He got hooked there. He got hooked right by the neck there. No call. No call by the refs on that one as it hits the net. Burke with the puck trying to pass it to Leader, and Leader with a shot just misses the net. I'm sorry, that's Cotton there, not Burke. Or it's Cotton, yeah. And then the Mustangs here on the offensive attack. Cotton on defense there, trying to knock it away. Loose puck picked up by Stessner. Stessner picks it up, trying to skate it out of the zone. Loose puck picked up by Cotton. Cotton gets it to Leader. Leader now dumps it in the offensive zone. Jackets on the forecheck. Leader and Stessner peel off to change lines here. Puck in the offensive zone. Cotton. Cobbs keeping it in. Mustangs pick it up. Our defensive core got a chance to change out here. Nice play there by Smith, holding the line strong. He just stops moving, and that kid just ran right into him. Smith with a nice defensive play there. Love to see that. Puck at the line, knocked away. Muir on the far side, and holds it, sends it in, and Smith with the puck. Smith centering it. It goes all the way back to Muir. Muir, center of the zone, takes a shot, and it's blocked by a defenseman. And the Mustangs pick it up, take it away there by Cotton. Cobbs now with the puck to Smith. Smith advancing, gets knocked down, and that's going to be a penalty against Dearborn. He's going to get the penalty on that one. And the Jackets going to go on the power play. Let's see what the call is, if he has any motions. See, why don't the refs, sometimes the refs don't motion, and that drives me crazy. Like, I know you're telling the booth what the penalty is, but the rest of us would like to see what the penalty is. Please tell us. But we didn't get anything there. Okay, Jackets on a power play here for a minute and a half. We're at 5-on-3. Murphy is at the faceoff circle, goes back to Malicki. Murphy to Malicki. Malicki sent it in a redirect there by Gellert, and that's a goal. Gellert with the score. What a play right there in the power play, right away in the power play, and they get their guy out of the box. And that was Gellert. With the goal. Let's take a look at that again. Here's the face-off to start the power play at the defensive position. It's put on the net, and a little scuffle back and forth in front of the net, and Gellert's just going to get it right in. Action here. Offsides against the Mustangs as they tried to make a run on our net. 8:43 remaining in the game. Jackets up now 4-2. All right, Murph at the faceoff circle. Hurt out there with Shalik, Malicki, and Gellert. Hurt on the offensive attack with the puck, top of the circle. Takes a shot off the leg pads of the goaltender. Murph with a shot, ricocheted off a stick. And Gellert hit it towards the net, but the Mustang's going to get it out of the zone. Malicki with the puck, gets it to Gellert. Gellert and Hurt on the right-hand side here. Gellert back to Hurt. Hurt just missed it. Trying to kick it or something. Just didn't, wasn't a good pass. Mustangs on the attack, top of the circle, take a shot. And it's stopped there by Andrew. Good save by Andrew. 8:08 left to go. Got a little M&M playing here in the arena in honor of us being in Detroit. I'm an M&M fan. I like him. All right, here we go. Hammond to the face-off circle. Goes back to a defenseman. Malicki there on the coverage. Zach Brink on the coverage there, too. They dump the puck in. Muir on the far side trying to do something here. Muir knocks the puck away to McLean. McLean's going to pick it up on the far side, skate it out of the zone. McLean now, he's got Brink on the near side. McLean still with the puck on the offensive boards back behind the net. Tries to wrap it around, and it's blocked there by the goaltender. Does that count as a shot? I don't know. Hammond in the circle, making his way, backhands it towards the net, but just missing the net on the left-hand side. Brink trying to knock the puck away there in the far side corner. Brink back to Muir. Muir at point, getting it to Stessner. Stessner in the middle lane. Stessner with a shot. It's up in the air, and a second chance shot there by McLean, blocked back to Stessner. Top of the circle, takes a shot. Mason, you got to stop shooting the puck when there's a defender right in front of you. It bounced all the way back to the offensive zone, but no harm. Hammond dumps the puck back in. Jackets change line. Brink comes off. Muir comes off. Stessner has the puck there in our zone. Makes his way around. Passing to Leader. And a quick pass to Cotton, got away from and got in the Mustangs. McLean now with the puck, passing to Cotton. Cotton in the neutral zone, trying to pass to Leader, but Cotton held onto it just a little too long, and Leader crossed the line. It's going to be offsides against the Jackets. 6:49 remaining in the game. Jackets up 4-2. Cotton at the face-off circle with Leader. Young. Cobb's there at the D-line trying to knock the puck away. Cobbs, he does such a good job knocking the puck away. Leader now knocking the puck away. Gets to Malicki. Malicki trying to pass it to Cotton. Good thought. Couldn't get it to him, but it goes on the offensive boards, and Cotton now going to be on the forecheck. Young knocks the puck away. Mustangs pick it back up, try to get it out. Leader trying to knock it back in. And it gets out in the neutral zone. Mustangs have it. They're forced to dump the puck in. Back behind the net. Andrew gets a stick on it. And a good play there by Malicki. Again, it's a Leader. Leader trying to flip it across the ice. Mustangs going to pick it up, but they got to retreat back into the neutral zone. Malicki dumps the puck in. That icing should be called there. No icing. Waved off here. Puck on the near side. Stessner out there. Picks up the puck in the neutral zone. He gets knocked down, and the Mustangs pick up the puck there. Shalik on defense, and the shot towards the net. Picked up there by Andrew Buselink for a save. 5:48 remain in the game. Jackets up 4-0 against the Dearborn Mustangs. Dearborn, home of Henry Ford, and the largest Ford plant in the world. That's why they're the Mustangs, right? All right, right off the face-off, Burke tried to make a run for it in the neutral zone. Puck got knocked away. Stessner and Shalik on defense there. Puck trickles towards the net. Good job, Andrew, keeping his legs closed there to stop the puck. And the loose puck picked up by Burke. Burke trying to pass it to Smith, but the Mustangs tipped it there. Mustangs on the far side. Murph trying to knock it away. Smith trying to knock it away now. Mustangs still have it in the neutral zone. They're heading into our zone, knocked away by all our defensemen. All the defensemen knock it away. Shalik on the far side, getting it to Smith. Smith with a nice pass to Burke. Murph advancing through the neutral zone, trying to get it to Burke. Burke top of the circle, left side. Now it gets knocked away. Burke back behind the net. Smith's right in front of the net position. Burke gets knocked down, lost the stick, and there's going to be a penalty against Dearborn. Burke checking his hand over there. Something must have happened to his hand, but he's getting up. He's a tough kid. So there'll be a penalty here on the Mustangs. Tripping? I don't know what it is. I'm going to guess tripping, because this guy's not going to tell me what it is. Oh, he did make the motions. That was a hit in the back, I think. All right, here we go. Jackets on the power play with 4:55 left to go in the game. It's a 5-on-4. They got too many guys out there, so they're going to send one back in here. One of the officials still talking to the scorekeeper. Come on, man. Oh, it's a 2-10. They're calling it a 2-10. So they got two guys in the box on the 2-10. Hammond at the face-off circle. Cobbs, Muir out there. Puck at the line. Cobbs gets it. And the Mustangs pick it up. And they might have a breakaway here. Nice save there by Buselink. Puck, nice pass there to Gellert and then to Hammond. Puck in action here. Mustangs behind the net. Hurt trying to get it to Gellert. Gellert loses his stick there. Puck on the far side. Muir comes over. Getting it to Hammond. Hammond taking a shot. Save there by the goaltender. Puck on the far side now. Hammond. Mustangs send it around the circle here. Cobbs on the near side trying to hold it in. He picks up the puck trying to get it to Hurt. But the Mustangs are going to pick it up and skate it out. They're going to pass it through the neutral zone to almost take away by Cotton there. Mustangs with the puck knocked away there by Muir and then picked up by Cobbs. Cobbs is going to take the puck. He's got it with Cotton on the offensive boards. Come on, Peter, you can take it. You can do it. Nice shoulder there, shoulder hit. That's going to get called penalty by Gellert. A delayed penalty there. And the Mustangs have a chance here on a delayed penalty. A shot fired, and it's finally picked up there by the Jackets for a penalty. I mean, I didn't think it was a penalty. I did not get the play. I'm sorry. I mean, that was a legit good hit. Maybe they thought it was too hard of a hit. Because I thought that was a legitimate hit. He was facing forward. He had the puck. He shouldered him into the. I mean, maybe it was an excessive hit. That's all I gotta say. It was probably just an excessive hit, so they're gonna call roughing against us. All right, here we go. We got a 4-on-4 here for just 6 seconds, and then they get a guy out of the box. But Gellert's gonna be in the box, and I'll just say roughing. All right, here we go. Face-off. In our zone at the face-off circle is Cotton. Puck goes to right in front, and Andrew's going to drop down on it for a stoppage of play. Their guy is out of the box. It was a 2-10, so they're going to have a guy sitting there. And we have Gellert sitting in our box. So 5-on-4. Leader at the face-off circle. Puck goes near side, and Shalik's going to flip it out. Mustangs pick it up. They've got it in our zone. Banked off the wall. Puck passed up. Dearborn with the puck on the far side. Minute left to go in the penalty kill. Puck is on near side. Jackets doing a nice job on defense, keeping the puck away from the middle. Puck taken away there by Leader in the neutral zone. He couldn't make a run for it, though, as the Mustangs pick it back up. Leader trying to knock it away. Malicki knocks it into the offensive zone, and Leader's going to go at it on the offensive forecheck there. Mustangs passing it out of the zone. Nolan McLean comes out of the box. Watch that penalty, Nolan. And a shot there off the crossbar. Loose puck right in front, picked up there by McLean. McLean trying to make a run for it there. In the middle of the ice. Nice hit there by Stessner. Knocks that kid down. Loose puck. And a play is stopped. Mason shoved that guy. I don't know if I got the replay on that. We'll see. Is Mason going to go in the penalty box? Okay, Mason goes in the penalty box for that one. And I don't know what they're going to call, but I think Mason wanted to send him a message. Who the heck knows? This might be a 2-10. Maybe he's kicked out of the game. I have no idea what's going to happen here. All right, let's see if I got that. I don't know if I did. No, I didn't get it. I got it right after the fact. So what happened was Mason open ice hit that kid and knocked him down and lost his stick. And when he turned around to go get his stick, that kid was in the way. So Mason hit him again, and that's when the penalty was assessed. So now it's a 5-on-3. I mean, we got 8 seconds left to go in the first in the Gellert penalty. It's a 2-10 again by Stessner, so he's out for the rest of the game. Young serving the penalty, the 2 for Mason. So Young will serve the minute and a half for Mason. Mason will be out the rest of the game. Muir with the puck, passing a leader here on the near side. We got one guy out of the box, so it's 5-on-4 now. Leader doing a nice job on the forecheck to try to get it. Nolan McLean got hit to the face, and there's going to be a penalty against the Mustangs for checking McLean in the face. And then they knocked down, look like Cotton, and this kid's going crazy over here. He needs to get kicked out of the game for how crazy he's being. I think I might have gotten some of that. Let's see. There's the penalty, and then Young there gets shoved down, and McLean didn't like that, so McLean's going to go and defend his boy. That guy was kind of psycho. All right, there's penalties all around. We only have 1 minute and 49 seconds left to go in the game. That kid, there's a kid walking out, so I think that kid got kicked out of the game. He's walking towards the bench there, or walking into the locker room. So it looks like their guy got kicked out of the game. And he should be. He looked a little psychotic. Let's take a look at that again. See, I caught a little bit of it that time. So McLean was knocked down, and then this guy came over and shoved Caden Young. And then over here, McLean tried to shove him down, but I don't know. Officials talking it over here. We only got 1 minute and 49 seconds left to go. 4-2. What? Oh, I did. I got a replay of the second hit, so yeah. You know, our fans asking about the replay here. Here that is again. Let's see it again. This was after the initial hit with knockdown McLean. I don't know that it was necessarily a punch there, but it looked like a two-handed thing. He just kind of shoved him. In slow motion, it doesn't look like a punch. Well, I'll play it again. Here, you ready for it? I'll replay it again. It doesn't look like a punch, though. In slow-mo, it just looks like a two-handed shove. Yeah, the amount, yeah, I agree. The amount of 10-minute penalties is excessive. But they got a couple guys in the box. They don't have anything up on the board, so I think it's just going to be even strength the rest of the way out. It's a 5-on-5, and those guys are just all sitting on the bench. So ignore that penalty under our score. It's going to be a 5-on-5. I don't know if I can remove penalties here? I cannot remove penalties. There might be a way. Okay, there's a penalty on their side now. This isn't, and they put them up. All right, Jackets with the puck in the offensive side. That's Smith trying to center it, but it goes in the far side corner. Leader is there to get it. Swatted. Cobbs on the near side. Takes a shot blocked by a defender. Smith behind the net. Smith now with the puck. Centering it to Young. Young trying to get it on the net. Smith hanging on to it. Leader out there along with Young. Young with the puck now. Mustangs pick up that puck at the line. Muir is going to stop it, and it was kicked out of the zone by the Mustangs. But don't worry, Smith will pick it back up, and he's heading on the offensive attack to swat it away there by the Mustangs. Jackets defensive core changed lines, and they better hurry up because here comes the puck. Ozzie Malicki, first one to get there. Ozzie and Shalik, and they're going to call that a penalty against Smith. I missed it, but Smith is going to go in the box, but who cares? There's a minute left. So another penalty by Smith. I did not see it. It must have been off the puck. So a lot of penalties assessed here in this game. It didn't look like there was a lot going to happen in the first period. I think we went the entire first period without a penalty. And in the second half, cross-check is the call against Luke Smith. So it's going to be a 4-on-4 here for 38 seconds, and then another 24 seconds, and the game's going to end. So face-off in the defensive zone. It's going to be Burke, Shalik, Murph, and Malicki. Puck on the far side boards, 4-on-4 hockey. Mustangs have the puck. They send it towards the net. Malicki picks it up after the block. Murph blocked it. It's out in the neutral zone. 3 seconds till they get their guy out of the box. Burke on the forecheck there, knocking the puck away on the offensive side. Good job, Burke, going after it. Puck behind the net. Mustangs trying to get to it. Malicki with a shot, and it's caught there by the goaltender. Nice play by Malicki. A nice hustle there by Burke to try to get the puck on the offensive boards. 10 seconds left in the Mustang penalty, and they come out of the box to make it a 5-on-4 for just 20-something seconds. Murph at the face-off circle. Puck on the far side. Mustangs held in there by Malicki. He picks up the puck. Sends it to the opposite side, opposite corner. They get a guy out of the box. It's going to be 5-on-4 for just 15 seconds. Puck in the neutral zone. Mustangs have the puck. Taken away there by Shalik. Shalik off the wall to Burke. Burke with the puck in the neutral zone, and 6 seconds remain. Burke dumps the puck in. Puck behind the net. Burke. And that's the end of the game. The Jackets winners here 4-2 against the Dearborn Mustangs. That's going to help us in the rankings. The Mustangs rated 85, and we are rated 81 according to my hockey ratings, and those are updated as of this past Wednesday. They are 85, we are 81. They only had one game, though. This is their second game this season, so the 85 really means nothing. But that will help us increase in the hockey ratings. Two goals by Jake Hurt there. One by Gellert. And I don't remember who the other one was. McLean? We'll look it up. Oh boy. I cannot see that. Gellert with the last goal. Second to last goal was Smith. So Gellert, Smith, and 2 Hurts. Can I get a Gellert, a Smith, and 2 Hurts for the win? That's the end of the game. Let's take a look at some replays here. The Jackets come away winners, of course. Oops. All right, here's the first goal by the Jackets. This would be Jake Hurt. Good play on the far side board, centering it right in front. Cotton trying to make a play there, and a loose puck shot in by Hurt for the first Jackets goal. Here's another play that happened. Let's take a look at this one. This is not a goal, but this is a good defensive play, possibly. They shoot it on the weak side, and a good save there by Andrew on the defensive end. At this point in the game, it's 1-0. And the Mustang is going to come back here for a shot and a goal to get it in for their first score to make it a 1-1 game. With a 1-1 game, they come back and score, and here's the Mustangs' second score. Shot hit off the back of the wall, and on the weak side there with a backhand is going to go in, and that's how they were able to accomplish the second goal of the game to make it a 2-1 lead, Mustangs. Then, of course, the Jackets coming right back here. Here they are on the attack. A pass here and shot in on the weak side. Another Jake Hurt goal to make it a 2-2 game. I don't know what clip this is, but let's take a look at it. I'm just going to look at all the saved clips I have. There's the Jackets on the far side. Is that Smith there? To Caden Young with a quick shot, and it's stopped there by the goaltender. But a good heads-up play, pass, and shot there by the Jackets. Let's take a look at another play. Here's another Jake Hurt trying to make it a hat trick, but couldn't get that puck in that time. And let's take a look at this one here. At this point in the game, we're tied 2-2. There was a penalty here. I tried to grab the penalty, but against Nolan, and I couldn't. I got it too late, so this is a garbage clip here. And then, still tied up at 2-2. Here is the look like Ozzy and Malicki taking a shot, loose puck, and Smith coming in for the weak side shot and getting it in and staying with it. That makes it 3-2. At 3-2, here's a breakaway by the Mustangs with the puck. Almost had a shot on the weak side, and it was taken away there by Buselink. Actually, it was a whiff by the attacker there and the Mustangs. So we're up 3-2 at this point, and oh, this is goal number 3. I already showed this one. Loose puck right in front. Smith there. Gets the puck right in. And this happened after the third goal. I showed this already. Alright, here's the fourth goal of the game. On a power play, off the face-off. From the blue line, it's sent in, and the rebound picked up there by Gellert and knocked in. I mean, they were all over him. Let's look at a couple more replays here. On the defensive side, looks like Dearborn with the puck. And a shot blocked there by Andrew. Here's the play where I tried to grab where Mason got his 10-minute penalty. Mason knocked that kid down, open ice hit, and then knocked a stick out of his hand, and going after the stick on the rebound, he knocked that kid down, got a 10-minute penalty. And then the last play that I grabbed is the one of the scuffle that happened in the third period here. Caden Young getting knocked down, and Nolan McLean saying, I ain't taking that from anybody. And he skated over, lost his footing, but I appreciate him trying to go after it. All right, it's time now for the Monsters Among Us play of the game. You know I love Monsters Among Us. One of my favorite podcasts. Monsters Among Us brings you chilling first-hand stories of ghosts, UFOs, Bigfoot, and more, straight from the people who live them. And if that's a little too spooky, check out Monsters Among Us Jr. for kid-friendly tales of the unexplained. Let's see our Monsters Among Us podcast goal. It's going to be Jake Hurt. The first goal of the game, he really did a lot to get that puck right in front. Cotton trying to get it in, got held up, and then he comes over. So Jake Hurt on the attack takes a shot towards the net, knocking it into Cotton. Cotton trying to get it in, and Jake Hurt not giving up on the play, coming over and getting it in. And that's your Monsters Among Us play of the game. And don't forget our other sponsor, you know I love them, Taco Bell. When you need a fourth line as deep as a 12-pack of tacos, that's a lot of tacos. Taco Bell, visit your Central Ohio Taco Bell dealer. Not dealer, what are they, restaurants? All right, we have another game today, so stay tuned or tune in later today at about 3:20. I got a little late jump on it. People get to talking to me, and that's what happens. But about 3:20, I'll start the broadcast from the USA Hockey Arena. A different vibe there. This is a very nice rink, actually, to play in, where we face our old foes, CompuWare. And we'll take a look at the matchup. If you tune in a little bit early, we'll take a look at the matchup over the years of CompuWare, and we'll try to have a player profile of the game for our second game today. I didn't get one for the first game. Sorry, guys. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. I think that's all I have. They're at the end of the game. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you back at the USA Hockey Arena. Bye-bye.